And our adult. Our lawyer.
Supervisor town attorney.
He's just really get back to the 2-foot distance.
I think we'd like it at 3 feet, and obstructing the path to the dais for the board. Yeah, we're gonna need it at 3 feet.
Your policy does.
Doesn't say feet. In 2 feet.
Who moves that? You guys? Them moving it?
If I go past that line, you'll have me arrested, you'll be back again.
No, we would not.
Why don't you move it right now, we'll officer court
Yeah.
notice.
You won't arrest us?
Yeah.
Never arrested you, Don.
Here, the police show up as called by the public. Generally, policy issues are not resolved by the police, leaving those issues instead up to the courts. However, since the town of Western historically uses policy as a means to call the police on the public without cause, we will call the police for cause with policy concerns here as well. Here we call the police for the town not enforcing their recording policy of allowing a private microphone 2 feet from the deliberation tables for the public's recording of town's meetings for the public of Western. Moments ago, Councilperson Larry Mierek claimed that the 3-foot distance was to be maintained from the table, and a member of the public moved that equipment 3 feet further away than its current position, which is now 5 feet beyond the law, as stated by the town in their policies for recording town board meetings. In this clip, the town supervisor, flanked by the Green town attorney, attempt to gain approval from the police to allow a new and improved recording instant policy made up just moments ago by the Cracktown board, specifically Larry Mierek, councilperson. All of this in the town's own dysfunctional style of arbitrary process and perseverance, and in its haste to support that kind of flexible policy in the town of Western. Asking the police if they can make the policy 3 feet instead of the current 2 feet just because they want to. Purely arbitrary, town of Western.
I have never arrested you, Don.
Don, I'm going to move this up. I get distracted.
You can't touch that.
Yeah, he can. This should be 3 feet back.
Moving my equipment is not an option.
Well, the policy says 3 feet back from the table. And I don't know that.
Which table?
Carol, they'll have you arrested, please.
Oh, now, come on, Don.
Don't talk, Carol.
And our adult. Our lawyer.
Supervisor town attorney.
He's just worried about the microphone being moved. It was the 2 feet distance, and now it's not. Is there any way we can get it back to the 2-foot distance?
I think we'd like it at 3 feet, it's obstructing the path to the dais for the board.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna need it at 3 feet.
Your policy does say 2.
Doesn't say feet. Then 2 feet is fine.
Alright, is who moves that? You guys? You okay with them moving it?
If I go past that line, you'll have me arrested, you'll be back again.
No, we would not.
Why don't you move it right now, we'll officer court
Yeah.
notice.
You won't arrest us?
Yeah.
I've never arrested you, Don.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Are you with the sheriff's office?
Yes.
Although the town of Western vehemently claims they have never called the police on the public, here are at least 5 times that they either have or threatened to. While none of these calls resulted in actual arrests, tickets, summons, or anything other than the police simply leaving with nothing done whatsoever, it can readily be seen in these videos the town boards delivering false statements to the police of non-existent disruptions in order to coerce law enforcement to show up without viable cause. As well, this continual calling of the police creates a deterrent among the citizens, the tax-paying public, that prevents them from feeling comfortable about coming to these board meetings.
It's
have the officer come out to the town hall again in Westernville, New York, please. We have another issue today. So they were out 9219 Main Street in Westernville.
You know what? Call the cops, whatever. We want public comment on this.
If you do not be quiet, I will have you removed from the room.
Then have me removed.
Fine.
Call the police, and you better make sure I'm doing something criminal.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Would the sheriff's office?
Yes.
You're the town of Western Town Supervisor, spouts. We've never had you arrested. 5 times when this town board would have you believe this just plain doesn't happen here in Western. 5 calls to the police to arrest the public in the town of Western for attending these meetings and or offering their comments, which this town board, of course, does not welcome. In Western, this town board would rather fight than switch to transparency. Transparency has a finite cost, doesn't it? New York State Civic Affairs. Take 15 seconds to ponder this. If you enjoy this content from home or wherever you watch, call your town board and request they live stream your town meetings for you. It only makes sense. We are Town of Western Civic Affairs, TWCA, fostering civic involvement through education, open transparency of governmental municipalities, informing and helping to involve the public in civic responsibilities, holding those we elect to ethical standards, and to open government via New York State's Committee on Open Government, New York State FOIL, and promoting representation of the people in elected government and political parties.